Hey guys, hope everybody's doing good tonight. Hey, I recently bought one of these ThermoWorks Smoke X2s and just kind of wanted to show you guys how they look and some of the features on them. I just got it and unboxed it about an hour ago, so I've been kind of checking it out a little bit. Haven't had a chance to smoke with it or cook with it yet, but I did throw it in one of the probes into my oven just to kind of see how it works, and seems like it's working pretty well. So what it is, the Smoke X, this one has, it's a much longer range on it. Now they make a pretty outrageous claim of 1.24 miles. That's a straight line, probably in test conditions. So definitely not something I would expect to actually have, that actual type of range on it. However, it should be pretty good. I imagine it would definitely, easily cover all the area in my home and my yard and everything. So that's basically why I wanted it. But I have a ThermoPen instant read and I trust it. It's been great. So I figured I'll get this from ThermoWorks as well. So what it is, they have a Smoke X2 and an X4. The only difference between them, the 4 has 4 temperature probes, whereas the 2 only has the 2. There's a pretty decent price difference between them. So I honestly I got the 2. My main reason for buying this was I wanted something to alert me of high and low temps. So if I'm doing like an overnight smoke on my pellet grill and it's going to catch on fire and burn the place down, I'll have a little bit of a heads up. Anyways. So this here is the receiver. This is the actual unit that has the probes that come out of it. They're pretty straightforward in terms of the options on here. Not a whole lot, which is exactly what I wanted. So you can basically cycle through your channels. Channels are going to be the different probes. So you have probe 1 and probe 2. The set will allow you to basically switch different settings like your high and low temp, alarm off, things like that. And then they have a backlight on it, and then you can adjust the volume on there, which volume seems like it does get pretty high actually on that. You can also mute that as well. So basically what you do is, like, let's say if you wanted to set your temp probe up, we're going to play with this top one here. You're basically going to cycle through the channels. Okay. Then we're going to go over to the, my mistake there. Back to the channel, then you hit the set key. That's the alarm. We want to turn that alarm on. Bear with me here. Like I said, I just unboxed this about an hour ago, so I'm still trying to figure it out. Okay, so I'm going to turn my alarm on, and then our temp, I'm just going to do something kind of low here so that you can test it. We'll just do like 80 degrees. That way I can just like maybe hold one of the probes and kind of let you guys see how this works. We'll do 80. And you just hit the set again. Not going to worry about the low alarm. And you can go through and do the same thing for probe 2, 3, or 4 if you have the X4 as well. So let me give you an idea how this works. I'm going to grab onto this probe 1 so you can kind of hear how the alarm feature sounds. Now that's going to go to the receiver unit in about 30 seconds. So you can kind of see how that works. And then basically you can just hit any key. Yeah, so it updates to the receiver like within 30 seconds, they said. So there's a slight delay between the actual base unit and the receiver, but that's pretty much how it works. I'm trying to think if there's anything I might want to mention. On the back of this, you can change a few things. You can toggle it from Celsius and Fahrenheit. There's a calibration. From the factory, they said it's supposed to be within 1.8 degrees Fahrenheit from their tests, so they have been factory calibrated as well. You've got an on and off calibration, Celsius, Fahrenheit, and that's basically just to reconnect if you lose connection with your receiver for some reason. These do both the base unit and the receiver are magnetic. So if you wanted to stick them to like, the side of, maybe like a grill or a smoker or something like that, you can do that. Just be kind of mindful of the actual temperature ranges. You don't want to get that to where it's going to be on something that's extremely hot. And other than that, that's really about it. So, but that's exactly what I wanted. Like I said, I mainly wanted something for like overnight smokes. Let me also show you guys the temperature ranges that they say on the boxes. Another thing I liked about this one, it takes AA batteries. I was looking at one by, I think it was ThermoPro makes one, and I about bought it. I actually did buy it on Amazon, but then I canceled the order. I got thinking about it, and I'm like, I'm going to go with the ThermoWorks. I just kind of trusted the brand more. I think the other one's probably great. It had excellent reviews as well. But another big thing, this thing takes double A's instead of triple A's. So I'm more likely to have those around. So as you see here, this is going to be the high temp. This is the cooking probe, the one that you go and put into the meat. It's a 6-inch length probe. They say the max temp of the cable can withstand up to 700 degrees. Transition max temp, I am not sure what that is, but it's 644. The probe itself actually goes to negative 58 up to 572 Fahrenheit. That's negative 50 to 300 Celsius. And the cable length is 47 inches. And then you have, this is going to be your little grill temp probe, which that's what you would have in your oven or in your grill. So you just get like an ambient temperature inside of that. That one can go to, cable can withstand up to 700 degrees. Let's see. Yeah, so 700 degrees on that that cable, it looks like. The probe range, 582 to 572. So I would be kind of, careful if for some reason you threw this into an actual grill, which, I think most of the time people are going to use these more for like smoking purposes. So you probably won't really have to worry about that high range, but just kind of be mindful of that. If for some reason you do have it in your grill, a grill can easily exceed 600-700 degrees very, very easily if it's a charcoal grill. Possibly some of the propane grills and even the pellet grills can get up to that 600 plus at full blast. So but yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you like it. Looking forward to doing some overnight brisket smokes and using this thing soon. So you guys have a good one. God bless. Merry Christmas to you.